Hey you guys, it's Fabio Hart coming back with another video. In this video, I'm gonna be a little edgy, guys. I'm gonna be a little edgy on the edge because poor execution equals poor results. Poor execution equals poor results. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And I don't know where I don't know where the disconnect come in at, guys. But here's the thing. A lot of my subscribers are winning. And a lot of my subscribers are having an extreme hard time trying to get their business going. What's the difference? Is it age? Is it nationality? You know, is it privilege? What's the difference? I think what it's coming down to, guys, and I really hate to say it, but what I think it's coming down to is it's poor execution. I think some of you guys, and I know this because like I say, I get emails, all the time. I get emails all the time. Some of you guys do something once or twice, it doesn't work, and then you kind of fall back from it. You have to go at this thing head first. You have to. You have to. You guys, you heard my story, right? When I first got started. When I first got started with my commercial cleaning business in 2012, what happened? I told you, I ordered a course. I ordered a course. I sat on the course for 2 weeks. When I say I sat on it, that means I didn't do anything. I read it, I watched the DVDs and all of that. I sat on it for 2 weeks. What did I tell you happened, guys? Nothing. No money came from the sky. Nobody knocked at the door and say, hey, we know you just read this course. Nothing. But as my funds got to dwindling in the bank, right? Getting lower and lower within a 2 week period, right? I'm spending money for this. I got to pay for that. This is coming up. This is right. So as that was happening to me, guys, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I realized that I had to go out and I had to make things happen. I had to make things pop. So in the dead winter of 2012 in Detroit, I'm climbing over snow, knocking on doors. But I executed, guys. I told you. I said I wanted to get my very first contract in the first 60 days, and I told you it wound up taking me pretty close to 90 days, damn near 90 days to get one contract. So why is it that some of my subscribers is winning? They doing a hell of a lot better than me. My first contract brought me in $300. I got people where their first contract brought them in clearly, easily, $1,000, $1,200, and that's pretty nice for your very first contract. That's because they implementing the things that I say on the video. They implementing the things that I tell them on a coaching call. They're executing on things. Poor execution equals poor result, guys. I get all type of emails from all over the world, and I mean it, like broken English and everything. Talk to people from some of everywhere, South America, North America, just everywhere, Europe. And the thing is Fabio, I love your content, Fabio. I like how passionate you is, Fabio. I love the coaching call I had with you, but I just can't get this thing to go. The reason you can't get it to go is because you're not staying consistent. If you stay consistent at anything, you'll get better at it. Anything. Anything. Gamers, people that play video games, they got people that actually get paid paychecks, like they get paid to play video games. Well, when they first started playing video games, they weren't the best. But they kept playing and they kept playing and they became better. So here's the thing, like I say, maybe no one else on YouTube wants you guys to win, right? But I'm passionate behind this stuff. I'm passionate behind this stuff. I even thought in my head, like, I'm gonna just stop doing the coaching. I'm gonna stop doing the coach because here's the thing. I feel insulted when you guys pay me your hard-earned dollars, and then I talk to you 6 months later, and there's no improvement. I feel insulted because, like I say, it's not about the money for me. There used to be a point, guys, where I didn't even charge for the coaching. I would just say, hey, what's your number? I'll call you and I'll let you know what I know. But I stopped doing it because people didn't take it really serious because it was like no value. It was no value to them at that point. It's like I can email him on the whim and he'll call me and tell me what I need to know. So it was no value. So then when I put a ticket on it, in other words, a price, people start, valuing what I was telling them. There's no way that you would be able to get to where I'm at or surpass me without execution. Without execution. I don't have all the answers, guys, but I try a lot of things to win. I try a lot of things to win, but therefore I win because I try a lot of things. So you guys will never be able to build your system. And if you're watching me, go ahead and make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys, because it takes a lot for me to do these videos. I'm really passionate behind them. I'm really passionate behind them. But I don't like the notion of, a lot of you not executing, because it makes me think like, well, why does she watch my YouTube? Why do he watch my YouTube? It's passionate. It's passion behind this stuff. Because I can just remember, like, in my head, you guys can't see it obviously, but in my head I can just remember, like, just yesterday, like, man, I remember when I was in his position. I remember when I was in her position. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. It's extremely hard. The competition is extremely fierce. Man, when I remember when I first started, I Googled commercial cleaning companies in Detroit, and I almost wanted to give up. It was so many. And I went to this website and that website, and I seen what they were doing, and this was this, and I'm like, what the fuck? How am I going to be able to compete? Like, all of these commercial cleaning in my area, like, how am I going to be able to compete? I know they got to have every building sold up in my area. Like, how? And I'm talking about just independent, not necessarily franchise people. I'm like, how am I going to be able to compete? I really wanted to throw my rag in in my early days as I was doing my research. But something in me told me, Fabio, you have the ability to win. You just have to keep going. You have to believe in yourself. You have to do this thing one day at a time. If you're just joining me, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys. Because, if a lot of you guys email me, you want me to bring the content, and if I bring the content, I need the support. I want the support from you guys. I want to make sure that you're on here and make sure that you're comprehending this stuff, you're getting this stuff. A lot of you guys are in your own way. You're in your own way. Get out your own way. If you're doing some online marketing, do some online marketing. Offline marketing, do some offline marketing. I tell people all the time, the one thing that I tell you guys all the time, you guys can vouch for this, is I always say there's no one way to run this stuff, to run this business. There's no right or wrong answer to this. You try multiple things. You try multiple things. I did a follow-up phone call yesterday. A lady, she had did the coaching with me. Must have been maybe 4 months ago. So periodically what I'll do is I'll follow up, not to sell you anything, nothing like that. I'll follow up, see how you're going, how's everything. And I guess it's been like 4 months. I asked her how she's doing, how's business, how's everything. I was looking more or less for her to tell me she got, one account, or she's in the works, or she just signed an account, or whatever the case is. And she told me, Fabio, I'm doing a lot worse now. What she say? I'm doing a lot worse now than I was, before the coaching call. What? You took all those notes. I gave you all those resources, websites to go to, links, books to purchase. All of those things. You got all of the resources. I gave you all of the resources. I told you how I strategically set my business up from A to Z on that 1 hour phone call. You paid me $200 for that. Right? But you did nothing. At least not to the extent that I would like you to do it, guys. Again, this do not happen overnight. It don't happen. It can, but it don't happen overnight. It can. Fabio, I keep bumping into hey, how's it going, Miguel? Fabio, I keep bumping into franchises and this and that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Look at me when I tell you guys, I don't care. It's your responsibility to get around that franchise. I bump into franchises all the time, guys. How do I get contracts from franchises? Let's see who's been listening. Because I let you guys know. How do I get my contracts from franchises? No, it's damn sure not because I got the lowest bid. Because I like to live a certain way. So I can't be taking the lowest bid. I upsell something else, right? So because I'm charging a little bit more money, I'm offering another service or offering something else of value. And they see the value in that, therefore I get the contract because I'm doing what their franchise is doing with a little bit more for a little bit more money that they find valuable. And that's what I suggest you guys do. But a lot of you guys don't want to go door to door. I'm not a people person. A lot of you guys don't want to pick up the phone. I'm not a people person. A lot of you guys don't even want to put ads on the Facebook. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work. What the hell do we got Google for, guys? Why do we have Google? Let me move up closer where I can talk to you guys. Why do we have Google? YouTube, I don't know everything. People call me all the time, Fabio, do you know what this? I say, give me a call back in about 30 minutes. I'll know. And I do the same thing. I'm just resourceful. I Google something. I YouTube it. There's no excuse why you cannot be successful. You guys are in your own way. No execution equals no success. And it's crazy because I got people that just came over to this country within a year or two. A year or two that speak broken English, hardly can speak English. They're cleaning up. When I got freaking people that was born in this country who give me all type of excuses. Some of you guys are on my Facebook, and I see some of your lives. I don't necessarily comment on them. But the time that you spend with the shenanigans can be the time that you putting in place for your business. And I'm gonna call some of you guys because I'm passionate behind this. I'm passionate behind this. I want you to win if you want to win, but I can't want it more than you. I want you to win if you want to win, but I cannot want it more than you. See, no one do a Fabio to Fabio, right? No one do what I do to me. No one come and check me and call me. My mentors don't say, hey, Fabio, you haven't executed, or you haven't did this, or I noticed this, or I noticed that, or hey, Fabio. They don't even call and ask me how's sales, how's revenue. Do I have any questions about anything? It's not that I don't think that they don't care. It's their time is valuable. And they feel like he's a grown man. He's not my child. I shouldn't have to baby him. But again, guys, because I know how it feels to be in your situation, to be in your place, I do that. Because I understand just that extra little can get you over the hump. That might be the phone call you was looking for. You might have been down on your luck. You might feel like I can't do this. This is not for me. And then I might call you out the blue. It might change your whole perspective. But you can't get on the phone with me and we talk and I change your perspective and then you hang up and you do the same thing. You're going to keep getting the same results. Hello, how are you? So I'm getting you guys butts now. If no one around you is going to hold you accountable, then I have to hold you accountable. Because you're a subscriber of mine. I don't give a damn about another channel. I don't care who else you watch. I really don't. But I want you guys to win. This is my authentic self. I want you guys to win. But you guys are not applying pressure to the extent that I would like you to apply pressure. You gotta be out here applying pressure. You think these damn franchises give a damn about you? You think these other independent companies give a damn about you? Oh, I live in Florida. It's the competition is fierce. I stay in Cali. I don't give a shit where you stay. I really don't. You have to be more strategic, guys. A lot of you guys, I give you a phenomenal coaching call. Spend your $200, $300 with me. It's phenomenal. It's great. And you get off and you take all those notes and do nothing with it. That saddens me. That saddens me. When I know what I told you will work only if you apply it. I'm no better than you. I'm not. I think a little bit differently than you. I do. I'm willing to try things. Conventional methods and unconventional methods, as long as it's legal. That's what business is about. It's a roller coaster. It's not going to get easy, just like life. Life don't get easy as you age. We all know life get harder as you age. The older you get, the harder life gets. You guys know this. You know this. It's crazy, man. Like, I need you guys, you guys got to do better. I need you to do better. It's paramount that you do better. I'm trying to help you help yourself. I'm trying to help you. You know, we only got so many months before Christmas get here. Do you know what you can amass in a short amount of time? You know what you can amass in a short amount of time? I got some subscribers, the first year they did 100 grand. No cap. My first year I was at like $35,000 my first year. They tell me, Fabio, it's because of your videos, it's because of the coaching, and your lead generation had helped me, and this and this and that, right? You guys hear me talk about Darnella. You hear me talk about these other stories. You hear me shout out some of my other subscribers. They're out here crushing it. You guys are making too many excuses. I'm in a small town. Well, move. And I know it's easy said than done, but strategically you can move. My job is not creating enough space where I can get out and go door to door, Fabio. Then you need to pick up the phones. On your lunch break, you need to be on the phone. 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, however long your lunch break is. You need to be on the phones. I don't care about you not being a people person. I don't care about you. Try something. Other people say, well, I think he's wrong when you say this. You need to have a script. Fuck a script. I didn't have a script when I first started. It came over time. Bill Gates didn't have the answers when he first started. It came over time. Thomas Edison didn't have the answers when he first started. It came over time. Henry Ford didn't have the answers when he first started. It came over time. So don't tell me somebody say you got to have the script and it's got to be perfected. Fuck a script. When you need income, you got to do what you got to do. It's not illegal. You got to do what you got to do. Develop a short little introductory script, and the script will improve itself. Once you identify why you hear a lot of no's and what you can do, what you can say different. Online. I wasn't the biggest advocate about online marketing for commercial cleaning, residential cleaning, but it seemed like a lot of my subscribers is building traction through that. And I tell them, say, hey, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Because people is responding to that. A lot of you guys, I tell you, take before and after pictures, put them on your website. A lot of you guys not doing it. I go to your website and it's just a generic, fancy looking website that you got the template off of Wix or Weebly or WordPress or whatever. Yeah, it look polished and everything. Pictures sell. When the client find you on the internet, they go to your website, go through it, and they see your before pictures and your after pictures. That's going to sell your company. Before video and after video, that's going to sell your company. Just a little FYI. Here it is. I don't even have a website, and my company do north of $250,000 annually. But the reason my company do those numbers is because I'm ferocious out here in the marketplace. I'm ferocious out here in the marketplace. That's why they contact me in Atlanta and say, hey, look, we're bumping into a lot of the accounts. Are you willing to sell your contracts? Are you willing to sell the business? That's why I was able to sell business in Portsmouth and Virginia Beach to a franchise. Because they couldn't get in the door and my service was exceptional. I'm saying that again. They couldn't get in the door. My service was exceptional. That's why. When people call you, they want you to sell. That's because a lot of times because they bumping into you some of everywhere and there's no way around you. So let me contact this company and see if they want to sell. I need you guys to do better. I don't know you all personally, but I feel like we a family. I love you all. Some of you on here hate me. I get it. I love you too. Some of you on here love me. I love you more. I really want you guys to win, man. And it's coming from the heart. Because like I say, I can just remember like it was yesterday, 2012. When I tell you I was down bad, I was down bad. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. Everything seemed impossible. But it's been God's will or God's plan that I was able to set it up in Detroit, move or leave Detroit, go to Toledo, move, leave Toledo, go to Atlanta, leave Atlanta, go to VA. I even stayed in Houston for a while. I told you a story about that. I wasn't able to make it pop in Atlanta, and I was a little too big headed. I mean, not Atlanta, Houston. So I'm thinking like I'm this fresh hot shot kid. I'm figuring I'm in Houston long enough. I'm like, why I'm not getting contracts? What the hell? This is working in other states. What the hell? This not supposed to happen to me. I'm Fabio Hart. So I didn't even give myself a fair shake in Houston. I left Houston. I moved again. But guess what? Whether I left too early or didn't stay long enough, I realized that I had to do something. I realized that I had to do something, guys. I hate when they call me. Say I'm still recording. Let me see something here. Can you guys hear me? I'm froze. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you still can hear me, okay. It's just I'm froze, right? Okay. Like I said, guys, um, yeah, but the video is froze. Yeah. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna come back. 1 second. Let me see. There we go. Can you see me? Like I was saying, guys, I don't really know where I left off. But like I was saying, I think that you guys have to execute more. You have to do more. You have to do more. Again, I'm no better than anybody else. I'm no better. I done had my downfalls in business, my pitfalls. When you guys tell me what's going on with you, the reason I have a lot of answers for you already that to kind of help you come out of that is because I've been in that, or I know people that have been in that, and I learned from other people's mistakes. I don't know. I don't know why you guys. I don't know why you're not executing. I talk to you guys. I hear a lot of your personal stories. You know, a lot of people got different type of issues. I'm not going to discuss here because I feel like it's private. But I've heard your stories. I can identify with some of you all. I understand the struggle with the kids and different things like this, and I understand that a lot of you have day jobs and you're not able to go door to door during the day, so it's a little bit harder. Well, hell, do it on Saturday and Sunday when you're off. Try something. Don't make up the excuse in your head, well, I can't do it Saturdays and Sundays because a lot of they close early, or if they close early, then you get out earlier. You get out there earlier. So you'll be able to get in those facilities. But you guys know I don't like excuses. That's the thing that eat my guts alive. I don't like excuses. I don't make any excuses for my downfalls, because when I'm at the top and I get a big contract, there's no excuses for that either. It was pure grind. It was pure hustle. I talked to some of you guys that shift from cleaning to other things. I've actually consulted with or coached with other individuals that say, well, Fabio, look, I don't think, my passion isn't in the cleaning. That was something that I wanted to use as a tool to get myself ahead so I could start my real business. I've been on a coaching call with individuals like that. I say, well, what's your real business? What's your real thing? What's your passion? Start with your passion. You'll do incredibly well. It might take a little longer to get off the ground, but once you get off the ground, you will love it. Opposed to starting with the commercial cleaning business just to generate a little income. Start with your passion. Keep your day job or your night job, whatever the case is, and go with your passion. You're always going to excel a lot better. It may take a long time to do it, but you'll excel a lot better doing your passion than just saying, I'm going to just do this for money. I sit on the phone with you guys, and it don't even be a coaching call. Some of you guys email me, hey, Fabio, quick question. I need to know this real quick. I got to go in here and do this estimate or whatever the case. I got a quick question. I call you back and do this, and then you don't get that deal and you get discouraged. So when I call you back and say, hey, how did that deal go? The one that you was telling me about. Oh, I fell through, Fabio, or, I didn't have a contract and I didn't. That's another thing. And I say this on a lot of other videos too. Make sure you have your paperwork together before you even start marking. Again, because you never know when you're going to walk in that facility, walk in that building, and they're going to want you to do some numbers. They're going to want you to give them an agreement. Get that stuff. Start collecting that stuff now if you don't have it already. Start getting that stuff together. Read some books. There's a lot of books out there. Online books. That's where I got a lot of my material from. Books. I read a lot. I don't know nearly as much about what's going on television as I do with books. No cap. Not saying that I don't watch TV, I do. But I prefer a great audio book, a great book, and I read. So again, guys, I'm coming with that passion. Again, no excuses, no execution, I should say, equals no results. No execution equals no results. Execution is king. Execution is king. It's going to get you far. And I know you guys can do it. I got people that have been listening to me 2 to 3 months already, and they already up a few $100s or a couple $1,000 already. And they say, man, I only been listening to you for 2 to 3 months. Meanwhile, I got people from last year that watch my live after live after live and execute nothing. What I don't understand. I'm trying to put my finger on. I do not understand how you can watch me damn near for 12 months and you still not have a contract. It's not the content in this video. It's damn sure not that. It's not the content on this channel. It's not that. It's you. You don't want it as bad as you want to breathe. It's you. You don't want to read. You don't want to get out there and go door to door. You're too tired. But let your home girl come through, or your homeboy, or let somebody, talking about something that got nothing to do with what you're supposed to be doing. Let them come through with something. You'll go right out then. I see it on Facebook. Some of my subscribers are my Facebook friends. And I be on Facebook and I see the timeline and everything, and I'll see them go live and they lit. I be wanting to hop on their live like a big brother and be like, hey, get off the live. Let's end it. You're not where you want to be. Get off the live. Or I'll be wanting, how you tap in and you be in a little box, go live with them. Hey, what's going on? How many people called you back today? Oh, I haven't started making no. Get off a live. That's what I want to say, because I know that's what they're going to tell me. None. I haven't started calling yet, or, I ain't did my follow-ups yet. Why are you on live? They post them memes. This and that, and it's real with your man when this happens and when that. Why are you posting that? Again, guys, I'm coming to you from a different perspective. I have nothing to gain by you winning. I don't gain anything when you win. Besides thank you, and that's all I want. That's all I expect. Thank you, Fabio. You pushed me. Thank you, bro. Again, man, I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. Fabio, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. You got to make a way. Especially you got children. You can't tell your children, well, mommy can't afford to get us nothing to eat tonight. I'm trying to call your dad. Or if you're a guy, I can't afford to do this, man, because right now, I'm only getting paid. You got to find a way, bro. You got to find a way. There's absolutely no excuse. We get the same 24 hours in a day. I utilize mine different than you, and I win. Now, every day, things don't go my way. I'd be lying if I tell you guys I pick up an account every single day. I do not pick up an account every single day. I don't. But one thing for sure is I work towards it. And people out in Toledo, Ohio, downtown on Summit Street, that make those calls for me, I depend upon them to make those calls for me. I need you to generate leads. You got to be very productive to work for me. I need you to generate these potential leads for me. I'm paying you hourly. You have to execute, or I can't utilize you. I'm going to have to let you go. Again, because it's all about results. It's all about results to me. It's all about results. When I was working at Sports Authority and selling shoes, yeah, they was paying me, by the hour and this and that. But if I wasn't productive, I would be a liability to them. If I wasn't selling shoes, I would be a liability to them. Here it is, I got to pay you by the hour and you're not being productive. You're not selling any units. So again, guys, like I say, I can rant all day for the next hour or so if I wanted to. But you guys got to get this. I tell you guys to email me. You got any questions, email me. Got something going on that you're not sure about, email me. Some of you are fortunate enough to have my number. Call me. Shoot me a text. A lot of you don't want to invest in yourself, but will put money where it really shouldn't be. Drinking, smoking, having fun, being lit. All that goofy stuff. Instead of business cards, marketing material, cleaning supplies, self-development, a coach, a mentor. Like I say, I just thought about stop being like a mentor, stop doing the coaching or the consulting. It's really what it is. I thought about stop doing the consulting. See, I told you guys I got a hairstylist on here. Like I say, people that watch me have other businesses. They're not necessarily in the cleaning business, guys. But this stuff that I'm talking about apply to any business. Like if she a hairstylist and she in the hair salon or got a hair business, she knows that to be different, she have to do things different. Or she's just gonna be like every other hair business or hair salon in her area. She got to distinguish herself. It come with marketing, come with trying something different. Don't be worried about how much the cost is now. Be more or less worried about the long-term client. See, she can easily say, well, you know what? We charge this. Does she want to charge $200 right now for a quick weave, for a lace front, for a 360 frontal, for a half frontal? Does she want to charge $300 or $200 for that now? Or would she rather discount them today, they're a first-time client, do exceptional work, and that client keep coming back to get her frontals done, to get her kinky twist done, to get her lemonade braids done, to get her box braids done, to get her new wig made for her? The list goes on and on. This is all business, guys. It's business. First time client, the same thing that I tell you guys to work with the commercial cleaner, work with her too, and her cleaner in her hair business, her salon. First time client, we give you half off. Didn't I say you can do that with the commercial cleaning? First time client, get a half off for first time cleaning. First time client, get 25% off. First time client, you know, we do your hair for the whole price. Your friend hair, we do it for half. Bring a friend, the bring a friend, coupon. The referral coupon. You send a referral, we give you 20% off of your next hairstyle. It's all marketing. It's all marketing, guys. But you got to try something. You got to try something. You got to try something. So again, guys, like I say, I'm pressing you. And I'm gonna start. I called a few people the other day. I'm gonna call some more people. You never know when I'm gonna call, and I don't want to hear now don't lie to me. I want to know what's really going on. Don't lie to me. But I don't like to hear those, well, it's not working, Fabio, because of this or because of that. You have to make a way. It's paramount. Your life is dependent upon this. Christmas is right around the corner. You don't want this Christmas to look like last Christmas. Last Christmas, you was hurting. You couldn't do what you wanted to do for your children. But now you have the opportunity of a lifetime right now. Don't tell me what your possibilities what can't happen in the next 30 days. You got to get out there and push yourself. Fabio, I don't have the right employees. Nobody have the right employees. But you find a way. It deals with training. I told you, always be hiring, always be accepting applications. What audiobooks do I suggest? Grant Cardone, 10X Rule. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. The 48 Laws of Power. Be careful with that. I utilize that to the extreme. 48 Laws of Power. I utilize that almost so perfectly. It's a pretty interesting book. But yeah, 48 Laws of Power. Let me see what else. Money Mastery by Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins. Money Mastery. Um, I think that's a good starter right there. Yo, I need some advice ASAP. What's going on, Kev? Or would you rather talk to me? You want me to call you, or is it something you want to ask me? Come on, guys. I need you guys to do. I need you guys to do better, man. Like I say, everybody else might not hold you accountable. You might not have friends and family that's gonna hold you accountable. I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm like your cousin. I'm gonna be like your brother. Whatever you in your head you want to make me, that's what I am. You know, ladies, I might be your boyfriend in your head. I'll be that too. You know, whatever it takes to win. I need you. I need you. I'm gonna have to be on you. I'm gonna have to be on you because I want to see you win. But you gotta want it more than me. You have to want it more than me. People ask me all the time, Fabio, what's some cleaning courses I can? I don't know any cleaning courses that you can invest in. You know, to be honest, man, to be honest, most people that get cleaning courses and different courses for different things, they don't do anything with it. All right, just email me, Kev. That's good. They don't do anything with the course. Can I help you with the agreement forms? Yep. Just I mean, I don't promote it, but if you guys need those forms, man, I done dropped the price dramatically on that stuff just to make sure you have it. Just to make sure you have those forms. So if you're interested in it right now, you need whatever form, you can get it for a pretty reasonable. Yeah, I can I give you a I give you a sweet deal on it. I give you a sweet deal on it. I used to charge a shitload for it, but just so you can have it. Shit, I done sold my agreement for like $300 before, like, and that's the buck of, because it's put together so well. It used to be a lot more than that. But I would rather you have the proper paperwork. I would rather you have it. And this is not me promoting, guys, by the way, um, because I don't even offer. You don't even hear me talk about it. But I do. I would rather you have that and have something that's legitimate, something that's reasonable to work with, than not have anything at all, or something that's going to make your company look subpar. You understand? So, like I say, just email me. Well, the new one is Hollywood Janitorial Serve at gmail.com. But if you hit me on the book Fabio Hart, I'll still, book Fabio Hart at gmail.com. I'll still get your questions answered. But we're going to start using the other one, Hollywood Janitorial Serve. All one word. Let me see. Great list. I have a few of those. I have to check out the others. Yeah. Yeah, just check out the audio book. But see, this is the thing, and I hate telling people to get audio books, because I know people that are sitting and listen to an audio book all the way through, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to listen and go. Listen and go. Listen and go. I just send it to, you can send it to bookfabiohart at gmail.com. Grind. Bookfabiohart at gmail.com. That's BOOK. F like Frank, A like Apple, B like boy, IOHART at gmail.com. Bookfabiohart at gmail.com. Just go ahead and send it over to that. BOOK FABIOHART at gmail.com. Bookfabiohart at gmail.com. And we'll get you taken care of. I'll give you a bittersweet deal. I'll give you a sweet deal on that, I promise you. And it'll be affordable, I promise you. The coaching too, whatever. You guys got to get this, though. You got to get this. It's paramount. It's paramount. Again, I do not want you guys, I'm going to have a great Christmas, right? My revenues is already up. I'm in the process of selling business out in ATL. I'm going to have a great Christmas. I want you guys to join me. I want you guys to have a good Christmas. It's right around the corner, basically. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. But you guys going to have to do something with this information that I'm putting out. You're going to have to do something with this information that I'm putting out. It's paining me. It's killing me that you guys are not executing. It's paining me. Because I know I don't have. So can I shoot an email? Yeah. Shoot me an email. You can do it now if you want. Make sure you put your number in there, dude. I want to call you. I want to talk to you personally. So before you make the purchase, I want you to understand exactly what you're going to get and all of that stuff. I like to do that. So put your number in the email, your name. My assistant, Jasmine, she's going to probably get the email and get it over to me. She's going to text me your name and number. So I want to be able to explain to you exactly what you're going to get for the money that you're going to pay. So you already know, what you're going to get, what to expect. I'm going to take care of you. And I promise you, it ain't going to be a fortune. I promise you. Right? Because like I say, I don't even make a profit on that stuff anyway. I do way more in residential and commercial revenue than I ever would selling anything on YouTube. So, just email me, bookfabiohart at gmail.com, bookfabiohart at gmail.com. I'll take care of you. Make sure you put your name and number in the email, because I'm going to look to call you up, explain to you, so before you pay, you know exactly what's going on. Okay? But like I say, guys, outside of that, guys, if you guys have some questions, I'll be more than happy to entertain those. T. Jones, why do you suggest listening to? Well, no, I say most people listen to, you mean why don't I suggest listening to the audiobook all the way through? Because look, when people read books and listen to audiobooks all the way through, they do nothing with the information. So break it up in pieces, because you can listen to an audiobook right now and you're not going to retain a lot of information. But if you're taking notes as the audiobook is going on, and then you just set it off at like, if the audiobook is 2 hours long, you say, you know what, I'm going to listen to an hour worth. Then you pause it at an hour worth and pick back up where you left off. Meanwhile, what you learned within that first hour, you should be executing on that. You should see how you can implement that within your business, within your organization. Most people listen to a 2 or 3 hour audiobook and they do absolutely nothing. It was just very entertaining. They don't remember anything. They didn't do anything. They didn't take any notes. Nothing. Nothing. So when I ask them, well, have you listened to this audiobook? They say, yeah, I heard it. I say, okay, cool. What worked for you? What didn't work for you? They look at me dumbfounded, like, what you mean? Like, nothing has worked. Like, I haven't tried nothing yet. See, that's how I am. That's how I believe in school. Like, when I was in college, I was taking up business classes and business courses. I majored in international marketing, right? But I had started a home-based business, and it started working for me, right? And this was even before internet was popular. And, the internet was real popular, like online marketing and this type of stuff, right? I started a home-based vitamin business called Vitamin Pro International, right? But I had a mentor. My mentor at that time, he's deceased now, but my mentor at that time was Don Lapre. I don't know if you guys heard of Don Lapre. He's the guy that had the Making Money package on. Yes, I knew him personally, met him and everything, right? His whole family, his children, great guy. I really miss him a lot. But that was my mentor at that time. He was good at stuff like that, so he would put me on to different things. So I would learn from him, and the stuff that I was learning in college, I executed in my home-based business, and I actually did pretty well. But then I had other little businesses that I started that did terrible, that failed, right? I did all the leg work, I got everything together, and it failed, it flopped. But I never gave up. I kept going. I kept going. And see, I was doing the Don Lapre stuff, when I was still home with my parents. Like, I was able to help my parents out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a beautiful situation. But again, guys, I've always been relentless. I always took action, right? Whether I win or whether I lost, I took an action. And once you guys overcome that, it's a beautiful situation. Take action. I used to buy courses and books and tapes. Again, I got down in my warehouse. I probably got, no cap, and I'm going to give it on the low side, I probably got about maybe $30,000 to $50,000 worth of books and tapes right downtown Detroit in our warehouse. Books and tapes. I'm talking about every book. I got a book on eBay, book on real estate, book on public relations, book on everything. I got audio books that's not even out now. It's not even in print. They discontinued. I got little cassette tapes that you put in a cassette player just to date myself, to show you guys how far I go back. I still got a cassette player with the headphones and everything. So again, guys, like I say, I've always been on that knowledge kick. I always wanted to know stuff, because I was always afraid that if I didn't get it now, it may not exist later. Or this book might be out of print. Or this audio book might be out of print. You talk to Todd Nichols? I told you. I told you, Todd Nichols. Thank you. Thank you. That's my mentor. You talk to Todd Nichols, that's my mentor. I told you guys I learned everything from him. You know, I learned everything from him. He didn't want to kick my career off in the cleaning stuff. And he knows I give him all the credit. He knows I give him all the credit. I got to screenshot this. Let me see. It's always better when someone else says something about you than when you say it about yourself. Yeah, I got cassette tapes. Yeah. So Latrice said she talked to Todd Nichols last week, and he said that I was the man killing the game. Because he know. We've had those conversations. He put me in a lot of different lanes. He put me in a lot of different lanes. He opened up a lot of doors for me. He's out of Tennessee. He's been doing this thing for like many, many years. But again, when I would get on the phone with him, he would tell me certain things. I would take notes and I execute. Again, guys, I'm no different than you. I just think a little differently than you. You know, so that's what I mean. That's what I've been meaning to tell you guys. Like, you gotta, again, you gotta get this stuff. You gotta get out there. You gotta make it happen. You know, like she said, Todd Nichols said, I've been killing the game for a minute. And he's right. And I learned mostly everything when it come down to this commercial cleaning stuff from him. I mean, I got other mentors that's in the cleaning business, but he was more approachable. He was the one that always kind of, Fabio, try this, try that. I've been doing this been working, that worked for me. And I would try it. I would just implement it. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. If you have any further questions, comments, or concerns, guys. Yeah, its cleaning program is gone. Nowhere it can be found. Yep. He said Fabio is the only that can teach the program that taught. Right. Right. Thank you. I told y'all guys. I told you guys. You know, I'm glad she's putting that out there. I'm the only one that can teach his program like that. I'm the only one that really like have access to it. Well, not now, but it's sold out. You can't even find it on eBay. You can't find it on Google, nowhere. You can't find his program. Like I say, his program is gone. And I'm glad Latrice is putting that out there because and I like the fact that she talked to him and she, talked to him about me because like I say, it just it makes her feel comfortable to do business with me. It makes her feel comfortable to even talk to me. You understand? Because of what he said. And I didn't send her, his way, She probably did her research and contact him, reached out to him. But it makes her feel comfortable based on what he said. I told you guys, how it was dealing with him. It was great. It was great dealing with them. And we still talk here and there, mostly around holidays. I don't have to utilize them as much as I used to because my business has expanded, my business has grown. But I like the fact that she's posting that on the comments because he's been doing this for more than 15 years. I forgot the exact number, but more than 15 years. Todd Nichols, my mentor. He know I engulf myself in his program. I engulf myself into his program. And periodically I pick the stuff up and I'll read it, reread it again and stuff like that. And I'm already doing north of $250,000 annually. But he knows that. It's tricks and tips that he done gave me over time. So I like the fact, I know this switched the conversation up a little bit, but I like the fact that she says what he told her out his own mouth or out of his email or whatever, however she talked to him. Like, I like the fact that he said it, because I could say one thing on my end, but he corroborate what I say, what I said to her. So now, if she ever had doubts of doing business with me, she know based on his experience, him being in the game, her talking to him, his course that no longer exists, as she stated, as I've stated, you know, she knows what's going on. That's why Latrice, she's next up. Like I say, she next up. She's on her shit. I said that on one of the last videos. She's next up. She's next up. I can see her right now in that Darnella type position. I can see her right now in that Darnella type of position, because she ferocious behind it. And I'm not trying to just blow smoke up her, you know, tell her whatever. But the thing is, like I say, when I talk to her, she's about it. She's about it. Yep. So let me see here. You know, like I say, and I appreciate that, because for anybody that ever thought of doing a coaching with me, or even thought about ordering paperwork or doing like lead generation or anything like that might have had doubts, this type of stuff right here reassure you. You understand? Because this is not what I'm saying. This is what a third party is telling her. You know? So again, like I say, he's a great guy. But you know, like I said, guys, I want to hold you guys I want to hold you guys accountable. I want to hold you guys accountable. I want to hold you guys accountable. You know, so like I say, like Todd Nichols told her, I'm the only one that can really teach the program, and I have. You know, the stuff that I give you guys and the stuff that I put out there, it's the stuff that I got his program. Like I said, it's only a manual and 2 CDs. That's it. It's small, it's condensed, but it's powerful. You don't have to have 7, 8 books and tapes and different things. Like, you don't have to have that. You know, that's just to cloud your brain and make you feel like you're getting a lot for your money. Some of the most simplest things is just in the short form, but you got to comprehend and execute it. That's all. And it's crazy because I just found 2 kits the other day in my warehouse downtown, and we just sold them, both kits. I put a picture up on my community tab, because people always ask me, I want that kit that you had, I want that kit with Todd, nigga, I want that kit that, and we just sold both of the kits. It was crazy. But like I said, guys, you know, if you guys have questions, I'll be more than happy to entertain them. Book5yourheart@gmail.com. Make sure you email me. If you need coaching, I give you a break. Again, I don't even really push the paperwork like that, but if you need it, I'll give you a break on it. You know, not as nearly as much as I used to charge when I was marketing and promoting it. I give you a break on it. I would rather you have this lucrative paperwork and be able to excel than have some shitty shit that you can't even, whatever. So, if you guys want some like books, recommendations, and things like that, shoot me an email. Drop me your name and number, whatever the case is. I'll call you. I'll let you know, hey, I would get this book, try that book. What you trying to do? You know, are you in need of a book for motivation purposes, or an audio book for motivational purposes, or are you in need of a book more for sales and marketing? That type of thing. We chop it up. You know, that's why I can, just move how I want to move, guys, in my area, like I say, because I really do this stuff. I stay up late night. I mean, you guys see me at the site and different things like that, but when I'm at the site, I'm still looking for a new business. You know, I'm going over some paperwork. I still do research. I go to the library still. But I never get caught up with what my competition is doing, because I feel like I'm my own competition. My goal is to outdo what I've already done, I feel like. And I really feel like that's the mentality you guys should have, because when you feel like you're in competition against somebody else, sometimes you do give up, especially if that person is above you money wise or above you, prestige wise, whatever the case is, you feel like you can't compete. You can't compete. But see, Bill Gates didn't care about what IBM was doing. IBM was a larger company before Bill Gates even got started, really. They were already making moves, and then Bill Gates was fortunate enough to come and buy IBM out. A lot of people don't know Bill Gates, he just bought IBM's software program, redeveloped it, and sold it right back to IBM. It was crazy. So he bought something, tweaked it a little bit, and sold it right back. No cap. If that's not like a master genius move, I don't know what is. If that's not a master genius move, I don't know what is. Like I say, and IBM was already existing. Microsoft was on a come up, and Microsoft took over, bought them out and everything. Again, guys, like I say, it's all about the mental. So don't let competition, don't let these different cars, and you got the Molly Mays and the franchise cars and the Janet Kings and the different cars you see driving down the street. Don't let that get to you, because it got to me in the beginning too. Because I'm like, oh shit. When I wasn't even thinking about a commercial cleaning company, I didn't even see these cars. Now everybody car wrapped up, and just seeing a car irritated you. Janitorial service, you see it on the van, and Molly May, you see it on the cars and shit. You like, what the? It irritated the hell out of me, but it was something in me that told me to keep going. And then I read this book. I don't know if I ever talked. I did on the video. It's been a long time ago, but I researched this guy named Barry Minko. He did like some shady practice, some shady business. But I was able to learn something from his story and utilize it in mine and make what he did legal in my situation. So I grew my company massively fast. Massively. Like getting new accounts. I worked 30 days in, like I tell you, 30 to 60 days in, I put a body there. But I'm always accepting applications, always accepting applications. Somebody can be walking down the street right now and say, hey man, are you hiring? I say, yes, we always hire. And what's your name? Great. Here, let me get in the glove box to give you a business card. Call the 800 number on there. Set up something for an appointment to do an application. We get you on the application. Just that simple. Just that simple. You'll always be hiring, right? That don't necessarily mean you're gonna hire him or you're gonna hire her. They just part of the application process. Come on, guys. You can do it. Come on, guys. It's powerful. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. I got that from the great Napoleon Hill. If you think it, you can achieve it. But the one part that I think Napoleon Hill left off is only if you execute, or only if you take action, or only if you take risk, whatever terminology you want to use. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. I really believe in that. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve only if you take action, only if you take risks. You know, like Latrice said, let's get these. Like she said, let's get these coins. Let's get these coins. you know, but I want to see you guys win, man. If you have any questions, like I say, you can always feel free to email them. If you guys in need of some paperwork, I'm gonna take care of you on the price. Like I say, I don't even market it, promote it, or anything like that. But I wouldn't turn you down if you really need it. You know, like Latrice, she just bought the paperwork. She'll tell you it's phenomenal. It's great. It's thorough. You know, and then as she grow her business, she'll be able to, upgrade it and tweak it and do some things, whatever might fit a little differently for her business. You don't always have to stay there, but it's damn sure good enough for her to use right now and get herself contracts and really hold her business, together. I guarantee she won't flop with my paperwork. She won't wind up in nobody's courtroom. I promise you that. Not with my agreement, she won't. It put her at a great position. You know, the estimate forms and all of that. She bought the paperwork. She'll tell you. You know, but like I say, guys, it's all on you. It's all on what you guys want to do. I love to help you. I love doing these videos. I do it for educational purposes. I try to be entertaining too. No nobody will really want to watch a boring video. I try to be entertaining too, but I'm more or less educational. I want to see you guys win. Because then, like I say, it wasn't no Fabio Hart available to me when I first started. I really had to get it out the mud. Once I ordered his course, I sat on it for 2 weeks, thinking that it was just gonna fall out the sky. I sat on it. Nothing happened. So it forced me to get out there and make something happen. It forced me to get out there and make something happen. But like I say, guys, the ball is in you guys' court. If I could help you in any way, if you got an estimate to do, you got a bid to do, or whatever the case is, and you need some help, email me, bookfabiohart@gmail.com. Again, we're gonna get used to the new email too, Hollywood janitorial serve at gmail.com. I know it's kind of long, but we're gonna get used to it. All right. But like I say, man, I want you guys to really execute, because again, you're not gonna get nowhere. You're not gonna get no contracts, no nothing if you're not out here executing. Run your business like a presidential campaign. I always tell people that, which means there's no right or wrong way to do it to get a contract, but you try multiple things. Don't say, well, Fabi don't talk too much about the internet marketing aspect of it, so I'm not gonna do internet marketing. No, that's not the way. That's not how a real entrepreneur thinks. You might discover something that you never heard me talk about, and it might work for you. You might email me and say, hey, Fab, I haven't heard you talk about this, but I tried this, and it seemed to work pretty well. I got 2 or 3 accounts going this route. That's part of building your system. I'm going to tell you, keep going. Whatever you did to get those 2 to 3 accounts, 10x it. Do more of it. Do more of it. It's powerful. It's powerful. Okay? So, also, guys, we got new. I know people be asking me about flyers. I am going to promote this. Um, we got new flyers that we use and that we just had put together. New flyers. If you guys interested in irresistible offers and irresistible flyers, with the irresistible offer. And now, if you've been in my coaching, you know what an irresistible offer is. And I gave you, a ton of, and even on video here. But we got new flyers out. Uh, I think we're doing 4. Don't get me wrong. I think we're doing 4 for 100, 4 flyers. They're our newest flyers with the irresistible offer. If you guys want to just contact me, put flyers in the subject line or whatever. It's for $100 right now. You can't beat it. And you get 4 of our most irresistible offer flyers right now for $100. Okay? So that's if you interested. You don't have to, but if you're interested. 4 flyers for $100. One is $50. So you might as well get the 4 for 100. Okay, because one of our flyers is $50 if you just bought one. But we got the special 4 irresistible flyers for $100 if you're interested. Okay. Um, I always like flyers. I think they sell when you leave it with the client, and they got an irresistible offer on, and they see it. A lot of times they take action. Okay, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times. Okay, so it's up to you guys. I did want to promote that and throw that out there. If you're interested, just email me and put flyers in the subject. Um, and for whatever reason, guys need some paperwork, just put paperwork in the subject. Whatever it is, coaching in the subject, and I'm gonna try to help you guys. I'm gonna try to help you guys. Okay. Um, do you guys have any questions before I let you go? Do you have any questions? I so thank Latrice. I thank her a lot. I'm glad she posted the stuff that she posted. Um, you know, about talking to Ty Nichols. Because I always, like I say, it's always better when someone else says something than when you say it. Because naturally, we're going to speak highly about ourselves. But when other people can vouch for you, it's a beautiful thing. So it just offered reassurance in her that, by doing business with me, that, okay, I hear what Fabio said, but this guy, he said this. And, and if she did, I'm sure she did her research on him, she can, know he's pretty solid. So if he's speaking highly of Fabio, then I think, I'm on to something. So, it's a beautiful thing. So I really appreciate her posting that on here because it mean a lot. It mean a lot to me. Because I know I'm unconventional in my thinking, but I always try to operate. I guess I'm a little forceful, because I'm into results. I don't like, sometimes my patience is thin in terms of doing business. So when I talk, it's like, you can do it now. You can get the contract. Let's get to the money, because I'm all about results. Because, see, at the end of the day, I got to pay somebody to do certain things for me that I'm not able to do myself. So since I got to pay for people to do certain things for me, I need results. I got to people to make my lead generation phone calls. I got to pay them by the hour. I need results. People that do my flyers and put my flyers together, I need results. I need this to be the way I need it, because I got to pay for the service. I got to pay for you guys to produce this. I don't produce my own flyers. So I have it done, a designer and everything. I have it done. But I need results, and the list goes on and on. Anything else, the only thing I'm pretty good at doing myself is getting myself booked in the media, booked in the news. I'm pretty good at pitching a story. But an accountant and all of that stuff, a banker, I need results. I want somebody that's knowledgeable about investments and this and that, and what's hot right now, or what I should take a look at and stuff like that. I need results, because if you got to pay for the service, you want results. But I also hold myself accountable, so that's what I expect you guys to do. When you get on my coaching and this, I don't want you to just take all these notes and then don't do nothing with it. If you bought my paperwork, I don't want you to just have a stack of papers on the shelf. You don't sign one contract. If you haven't signed one contract, that's because you haven't got any results. You haven't done anything to get a contract. And the list goes on and on, guys. But like I say, man, I want you guys out here winning. No execution equal no results. Execution is king. Execution is king. You got to execute. Okay. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'll go ahead and let you go. Um, I wanted, like I said, I just wanted to come on here because I had to really get in you guys. Hey, just wanted to say hey to you. Moving and grooving and doing great. I'm glad your business doing great, Miss Cash. I'm glad your business doing great. Like I say, I wanted to get on here. I'm sorry at the top of the video, guys, if I was seeming like I was a little bit aggressive or upset, but I was pretty upset with you guys because I don't like when people watch my videos and they don't utilize the information in them. I don't like when people get on my coaching. You spend $200 or $300 with me. You get on a coaching call and you don't do anything with the information. You buy the paperwork. You don't do anything with it. You got the lead generation. You don't send the leads and you don't do anything with it. Like I don't like when people do that. Like I don't like that because I'm sure of my capabilities to be able to execute when you make the purchase, but I need you to do something too. I need you to help me help you. We all got the ability to win, guys. That's what I'm saying. I'm not different than you. I just move a little differently than you. I put my pants on one leg at a time like you. You know. But like I say, guys, I just want you to win. I want you to win. When I get those emails, if these emails wasn't so private and it didn't have such sensitive information in it, I would, read some of the emails and share. But a lot of times people send me stuff with sensitive information in it, you know. So I'm not. That goes against what I stand for. I don't want to put people's stuff out. But I get a lot of emails. Fabio, here's the contract. They send me a picture of my contract with the people that signed in and everything. I'm giving them a round of applause. Send me a picture of the contract where they signed it and then they got the deal. And on that one line it says, $500, $1,000, however much they got the deal for. I love it. I love it. People call me, hey Fabio, I need you to help me with this estimate. I never did an estimate before. I got your paperwork. I just need you to walk me through, what I put on this line, how I should set it up, how I go. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's no hate in my heart at all. Like I said, I can't monopolize the business, so there's no reason for me to hate you. Even if you're my own area, I see people. I was at Myers and Walmart, and I bump into my subscribers all the time. Some of everywhere. Fabio, hey man, I'm one of your subscribers on YouTube, man. How you doing, man? How's it going, bud? Can I get a quick selfie with you? Yeah. Do you mind if I put it on Facebook? No, go ahead. But I'm always, approachable. Like, I just like to see people win. Like I don't see my subscribers say, "Oh, you got to clean the business." I can't f with you. I can't. You my competitor. No, because you think Thomas Edison give a about anybody else that's trying to do what he did? You think Warren Buffett care about any other stock investor? He the largest. He don't give no damn about nobody else trying to get in those stocks because he know what he know, and you can't take that from him. But I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Take care.